Hey, dealing with emotions, huh? You just been in a fight or you've been talking with someone that you really like or love, your partner, and they're having an emotional meltdown or a reaction towards something, and you don't know what to do. You don't want to accept that bad energy. You don't want to deal with that because they're just having it's their shit. They need to take care of it. It's their tantrum, but at the same time, you don't want to appear like distant or that you're not there for them. Or you're just so scared. You're like, I'm not dealing with this. This is too much to handle. And you're like, that's their shit. Like, I'm stable, I'm regulated, I don't need to do shit. Well, actually, that's just a traumatic response. That's fear. That's, I don't know how to deal with this. Because if you would be stable and regulated, and somebody's having an emotional reaction, like they're triggered by something, or they're really sad, or something happened to them, and they're like, or like, how and why is this happening to me, and something, and they're crying. You have to ground yourself as the stable one, so you protect your energy. And while you're grounded, while you're internally safe, then you look at them, you observe them, and you will know exactly what to do, exactly what to say. But if you're afraid to do so, it means that part of you is blocked. Attend to that. Why are you running away? Sometimes all of what the person need is just somebody that they can rant. And you're gonna say, I don't have time for this. You are allowed to express that, you know? But you don't need to say, I don't have time for this. Or yeah, you can do that too, but don't expect a good reaction back. First, you need to put yourself in a calm position, because then you're going to radiate the calmness so they can calm down. And then you say, hey, I know you're going through a lot right now. I am currently not prepared to listen to intake. Can you give me 5 minutes, or can we talk about this a little bit later? And if they respond, okay, or just this validation of yours is gonna help them calm down, then you did great. If not, and they'll still have the need to rant and stuff, you can say to them, if there's anything I can do right now to help you calm down, let me know. And if they're going to, request your attention and you're not capable of doing so, then that person is disrespecting you, your boundary. And you need to do what you need to do. Flee or get away. Because that person, even though they're hurt and dysregulated, you still need to know what mutual respect is, or you need to find someone that mutually respects you and your emotions. But you shouldn't be cold. So that's what I'm trying to convey. I've learned from relationships and friendships. I've always been the dysregulated one. But I've also now been in the position where I was the regulated one. And I realized all I needed to say was, hey, I'm here and you got this. And that was all. I put myself in a safe position within my body. I had to go internal because they are very external. So when something is attacking you, of course you're going to go like a little crab. You're going to go in your shell. You don't need to put your shield and guard on because that's your partner or that's your friend, that's your loved one. When it's somebody you know, you shouldn't act like that. Because you're gonna get the same back. You're gonna get an armor back. You wanna deal with an armor? You wanna live your whole life with a partner that is constantly having armor? In order for you to like really understand each other? Maybe you like armors, I guess. Nothing wrong with that. But you're not seeing the whole deal then. And they're not seeing you as the whole. You deserve to have somebody to accept you as your whole, but only when you accept yourself as your whole and accept your boundary and accept that you are afraid when this sort of situations come. And it's completely okay to go into your man or woman cave, but you need to learn how to regulate and say, express it. Hey, I'm not capable of dealing this, or I don't know how to deal with this right now. That's okay. Or I'm afraid to deal with you right now. Why don't you just say it on the spot? You see them being so emotionally dysregulated and you think you need to be the stronger one, but you're afraid of their reaction because it's so strong and potent that your own reaction, your own trigger comes out. And why don't you just say it out loud and say, I'm afraid of you being like this right now because I don't know how to calm you down. I don't know how to make it better. That's just a traumatic response from your childhood. You must have been so little and observe your parents or somebody being in some pain and you didn't know how to do better, how to help them. Because you're physically maybe not capable of doing that. And it's a traumatic response. And it's completely okay. And when you're gonna heal that response, like just being, what does healing mean? Accepting it, validating it, giving it love within, like, hey, it's okay to feel scared or ashamed and this stuff. When you're gonna validate yourself, you're already giving yourself attention and the love you needed that time to calm and regulate your nervous system from within. And by doing so a couple of times, you're gonna get better and better. And these sort of situations won't scare you anymore because you're gonna know, hey, it's okay. I know what to do now. I'm regulated. I know how to carry their burden. I know how to calm this. I know how to resolve this like a boss. So maybe I'm more addressing, I believe a lot of men have problems with this. A lot of hardworking and very, very mature and stable men. Seemingly stable. Because when a woman just outbursts or your partner bursts out, or they tell you, why are you like this? How could you say this? And no. And you maybe really have said something wrong or did something wrong. But at that moment, you didn't know. You were just acting accordingly to what you are. But this situation had to change because women are usually transformators. But it had to change. And if you're going to flee, then you're just resisting change that is really deeply needed for you to grow. So trust in your partner. Trust that every process which is going through your partner, with your partner, in a non-abusive way, is really helpful and beneficial for you. I'm saying this in a non-abusive way. Respect your boundaries. If they continue to force something that you dislike, or they're acting, they're being harmful, you gotta protect yourself. First you protect yourself from within, and then you protect yourself from without. So physically you go, you move. All right? I believe in you. You can do this. Just listen to yourself. And maybe listen to this video if it helps you again. So just wanted to share this because I've been observing it for a long time in many friends and former partners. And I've observed it with myself, with being the stable one towards my friends, and internalized it, that, oh, it's that. It's the feeling of helplessness. It's completely fine. This is my way with recording these videos and expressing it to you. This is my way of accepting it and transforming it by words, because words manifest. Words are the result of your wisdom and internal integration. I love you all.